वेलकम टू एजियाना स्टेनो क्लासेज और मैं रमेश चौहान। आज इंग्लिश की डिक्टेशन 100 वर्ड पर मिनट रहेगी। अगर आप भी ऑनलाइन डिक्टेशन मुझसे लेना चाहते हैं तो आप मुझे व्हाट्सएप कर सकते हैं। डिक्टेशन स्टार्ट। It has been noticed that the submission of pension papers to the head of the department for administrative sanction to pension with reference to a concept of approved service, though this is largely a formality in the vast majority of cases, nevertheless leads to a good deal of delay in the finalization of pension cases. Full stop. It has therefore been decided that the requirement of an administrative sanction to pension, which is referred to in a number of places in the Punjab Civil Services rules, should be dispensed with. Full stop. The determination of pension will hereafter be merely a matter of calculation, and the pension papers need not be submitted to the head of department. Para. However, the intention behind the provision of the Punjab Civil Services rules, under which less than the full admissible quantum of pension can be granted after a summary procedure in a particular case on the grounds of unsatisfactory service or conduct, is not proposed to be given up. Full stop. Recourse to this provision will obviously be had only in exceptional cases, and for this purpose it is not considered necessary to submit all pension cases to the head of the department for administrative sanction. Full stop. Instead, at the time when the preparation of pension papers is taken up, the head of the office should address a separate inquiry to the appointment authority whether there is any intention to grant less than full pension or to institute any proceedings. Full stop. In the absence of a reply to this inquiry, the authority preparing the pension papers should assume that there is no intention to grant less than full pension and should process the pension paper accordingly. Full stop. If, on the other hand, the appointing authority does decide that there is a case for granting less than the full admissible pension, for the procedure laid down in rule mentioned above would be followed, and this process should be positively completed before the deadline for sending the pension papers to the authority responsible for issuing the pension payment order is reached. Full stop. Para. Where the responsibility for preparing the pension papers rests with the authority other than the head of the office concerned, it shall to be the responsibility of the head of the offices to ascertain in advance from the appointing authority and communicate to the authority responsible for preparing the pension papers. Full stop. Where no such intimation has been received, the authority responsible for preparing pension papers will process the pension case on the assumption that full admissible pension is to be granted. Full stop. Para. If after the pension papers have been forwarded to the office responsible for issuing the pension payment order in accordance with the provisions. Any event occurs which has the bearing on the amount of pension admissible, the fact shall be promptly reported to the office responsible for issuing the pension papers. Full stop para. The contents of this communication may please be brought to the notice of all concerned, and necessary clarification may also be incorporated para. Under the Employment Exchange Act 1959 and the rules framed thereunder, it is obligatory for an employer to notify vacancies to employment exchange set up by the state government. Full stop. The administrative control of the employment exchanges is with the Department of Labor and Employment. Full stop. These exchanges are required to collect and furnish information regarding person seeking employment. Full stop. The employment exchanges forward the names of registered employment person belonging to the scheduled caste and the backward classes to the various state government department for purposes of employment in all class 3rd and 4th vacancies. Full stop. Apart from the employment in the state sector, the Department of Labor and Employment has issued notification making this procedure compulsory for both public and private sector employment para. The state government has taken various measures to provide due representation in services to the members of the scheduled caste and the backward classes, and to ensure employment to the educated and suitable unemployed person of these castes and classes. Full stop. In pursuance of this policy, the state government issued instruction inter alia mentioning that district and tehsil welfare officer should maintain liaison with the employment exchanges to collect information regarding vacant post and supply the same to the unemployed educated person residing in the remote areas, thereby enabling them to apply for vacancies reserved for them. Stop. The state government therefore decided to set up scheduled caste employment cells in the Directorate of Welfare of Scheduled Castes and Backward Classes to register the names of unemployed educated person of these classes throughout the state. Full stop. The person who had already got their names registered in the employment exchanges could also get themselves registered with these special cells. Full stop. All departments were directed to send their requisition both to the employment exchanges as well as to the special cells set up in the Department of Welfare of Scheduled Caste and Backward Classes. Full stop. The departments were required to obtain a non-availability certificate from the special cells before the vacancies reserved for the members of the scheduled castes and backward classes were offered to other candidates para. The question of interpretation of the Employment Exchange Act 1959 and the rules, duty of registration and the necessity of the special cells being continued in the Department of Welfare of Scheduled Caste and Backward Classes has been considered by the department para. It is observed that special cells set up in the department of welfare of scheduled caste and backward classes are performing a usual function in providing guidance to the unemployed person. Stop. Registration in these cells has become quite popular over the year since the instructions were issued in 1970, and thus the utility of continuation of these cells is well established. Full stop. Therefore, it has been decided that unemployed members of scheduled caste and backward classes may register themselves either with the employment exchanges or with the special cells set up in the Department of Welfare even simultaneously if they so desire.